Before the 1990 IIHF Women's World Hockey Championships, women's hockey was often seen as inferior to the men's game. Opportunities for female athletes were extremely limited, and there were no professional leagues available. Many girls who wanted to play had no choice but to join boys' teams, often as the only female player. To understand how difficult it was, one well-known example is Abby Hoffman. In the 1950s, she disguised herself as a boy just to earn a spot on the team. When she was discovered, she was removed from the league. This caused her family to challenge the decision in court, winning and helped break down early gender barriers in the sport. In the decades that followed, progress was made, but slowly. Organizations such as the Ontario Women's Hockey Association, which was founded in 1975 by Cookie Cartwright and led by Fran Ryder, worked to grow the game in Canada. These efforts made hockey more accessible for women and girls, but the sport still lacked recognition, respect, and visibility on a larger scale.
Everything began to change with the 1990 World Championships. The event exceeded expectations and had major impact on the sport. Attendance reached record levels for women's hockey at this time, with around 7,500 fans watching the final. Canada defeated United States 5-2 to win the tournament. The games attracted attention for several reasons. There were high-scoring matchups during the round robin, including dominant wins by Canada over Germany and Japan. In addition, Team Canada wore pink and white jerseys instead of the traditional red and white. This was a strategic and controversial marketing decision designed to draw media attention, and the jerseys were never used again after this tournament.
More importantly, the tournament changed how people viewed women's hockey. The speed, skill, and competitiveness of the players challenged existing stereotypes. For many spectators and media outlets, it was the first time they truly saw women's hockey played at a high level. This helped break down long-standing gender barriers and showed that the sport deserved recognition on an international stage. The impact of the tournament was long-lasting. The International Ice Hockey Federation even stated that if the 1990 championships had not been successful, women's hockey might never have fully established itself. Following the event, media coverage increased significantly, bringing positive attention and credibility to the sport. This success also influenced the International Olympic Committee, which approved women's hockey for inclusion in the Olympics in 1992. Women's hockey officially became a sport at the 1998 Winter Olympics, marking a major milestone in its development.
Participation numbers grew rapidly as well. Within just 1 year of the tournament, women's hockey participation in Canada increased by about 75%. Over time, the number of players continued to rise, showing that the event inspired a new generation of athletes to get involved in the sport. In conclusion, the 1990 Women's World Hockey Championship was a turning point for women's hockey. It challenged negative perceptions, increased visibility, and created new opportunities for female athletes. Without this tournament, the growth and recognition of women's hockey today, including its presence in the Olympics, might not have been possible. Today, women's hockey continues to grow at all levels, and much of that progress can be traced back to the success of the 1990 championship. It remains one of the most important moments in the history of the sport.